Year A lesson number 18, A Hardened Heart. Wednesday's lesson is entitled More Warnings. Memory verse. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 18. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Our Bible references are found in Exodus chapter 9 verse 13 to chapter 10 verse 23. By now, many Egyptians were convinced that the God of the Israelites was the only true God, and when Moses warned what the seventh plague would be, those people prepared for it. What happened to those who didn't prepare? Exodus chapter 9 verses 18 to 26. Behold, tomorrow about this time I will cause it to rain a very grievous hail, such as hath not been in Egypt since the foundation thereof even until now. Send therefore now and gather thy cattle and all that thou hast in the field, for upon every man and beast which shall be found in the field, and shall not be brought home, the hail shall come down upon them, and they shall die. He that feared the word of the Lord among the servants of Pharaoh made his servants and his cattle flee into the houses. And he that regarded not the word of the Lord left his servants and his cattle in the field. And the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch forth thine hand toward heaven, that there may be hail in all the land of Egypt, upon man, and upon beast, and upon every herb of the field throughout the land of Egypt. And Moses stretched forth his rod toward heaven, and the Lord sent thunder and hail, and the fire ran along upon the ground, and the Lord rained hail upon the land of Egypt. So there was hail, and fire mingled with the hail, very grievous, such as there was none like it in all the land of Egypt since it became a nation. And the hail smote throughout all the land of Egypt all that was in the field, both man and beast. And the hail smote every herb of the field, and brake every tree of the field. Only in the land of Goshen, where the children of Israel were, was there no hail. Most of us have seen hail, but probably none of us have seen hailstones as large as those in that plague, or such fierce thunder and lightning. It was as if God were shouting to get their attention. This time, Pharaoh actually admitted that he had sinned, but Moses knew he wasn't really repenting. He just wanted the hailstorm to stop. When Moses told Pharaoh that if he didn't let the Israelites go, a swarm of locusts would cover his country. The king's servants heard what Moses said, and they boldly blamed Pharaoh for Egypt's being ruined. Did Pharaoh listen this time? Not really. He gave permission for only the Israelite men to leave. He knew that the men would return to their families. So God told Moses to lift his rod to bring on the eighth plague. During a day and a night, a strong wind blew millions of locusts that swarmed like a blanket over the land and ate every green plant and tree leaf the hail had left. The land of Egypt was ruined. And when Pharaoh begged Moses and Aaron to ask God to remove the locusts, he seemed very humble. But was he? Exodus chapter 10, verses 16 to 20. Then Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron in haste, and he said, I have sinned against the Lord your God and against you. Now therefore forgive, I pray thee, my sin only this once, and entreat the Lord your God that he may take away from me this death only. And he went out from Pharaoh and entreated the Lord. And the Lord turned a mighty strong west wind, which took away the locusts and cast them into the Red Sea. There remained not one locust in all the coasts of Egypt. But the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, so that he would not let the children of Israel go. How could things get any worse? People didn't know what to expect next. But the Israelites, seeing that God had protected them during the plagues, were now sure that He would soon deliver them from slavery too. Then the ninth plague came. For 3 days, everyone was trapped in the most awful, terrifying darkness. The air seemed so thick, it was hard to breathe. The sun and moon they worshipped could not be seen. Only the Israelites had light in their homes. Let's apply it. After you have done wrong once, is it harder or easier to do wrong again?